Okay, everybody, we are here with the Pittsboro Business Association and John Wilson from Wilson Entertainment, who has coordinated the music for this year's Summerfest. We've got a press conference, the News and Record is in attendance, Tosh Shock is in attendance, and we have exciting announcements. Take it away, John.
Thank you. Thank you for being here today, ladies and gentlemen, the members of the press. Today we are here to announce the live music lineup for Summerfest 2018. First of all, I want to thank all the bands that submitted. There was a lot of really good, talented groups that wanted to be a part of this thing, and unfortunately we are limited on time, but keep trying to submit in years forward. This is an annual event, and it's going to keep going. So first of all, on the first Sunday stage, which will be in the middle of the road, around 3 o'clock, we will have local gospel group, the Dowdy Boys, which is kind of a family affair. You got Marvin and his sons, Darrell and Randall, and they are a high-energy gospel group and a great way to kick things off. On the main stage, around 6 p.m., we will have the Unmentionables, a local three-piece band featuring guitarist Tracy Lynn, Beth Turner on bass guitar, and drummer Melanie Gerard performing original retro rock music. And around 7:15, our main stage headliner. This year's headline act is a legendary dance and party band whose roots are firmly planted here in Chatham County, North Carolina. This band has performed for Presidents Clinton, Bush, and Obama. Countless celebrities have been left in awe of this super talented group of musicians and entertainers. Corporations like Budweiser, Pfizer Pharmaceutical, American Express, just to name a few, call on this group regularly to provide top-notch entertainment for their events. Sports teams like the Panthers, the Ravens, the Hornets, and the Hurricanes have had the most outstanding parties with this band providing the soundtrack. They have shared the stage with the likes of Chuck Berry, Eddie Floyd, Ben E. King, the Four Tops, the Temptations, Aretha Franklin, and Whitney Houston. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's Summerfest headline act is none other than Liquid Pleasure. Right now, we'd like to introduce Mr. Kenny Mann, band leader of Liquid Pleasure.
Thank you. I want to thank you all for picking us to be a part of Summerfest. This is, I like playing New York, but Pittsboro is a personal dream of mine since I live across the river. We're so glad to be a part of it. Thank you for inviting us.
We're glad to have you, Kenny. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Okay.
Now, if we'll open up for some questions from the press.
Since you play different corporate to various size events, are you looking to customize the set list for this event? Do you have anything in mind already? Sort of.
Well, I've never played the same show twice.
Yeah.
Every show is unique, but at a setting like this, usually we try to concentrate on getting the entire family dancing, playing more music that it's more fun when everybody's having a good time.
Right.
How long have you been in music?
My band will celebrate 52 years as a band September 7th of this year.
And when did you first start playing yourself?
Well, Melvin and I, my cousin, co-leader of the band, we basically grew up together, and we started out beating tin cans in our grandma's kitchen. But and so I would say that's when we was like 2 years old. But we kind of got the band kind of off the ground around 65, and then it became official in 66.
Did I hear you say that you went to Horton High School? And if you can you tell me how that kind of molded and shaped your area, your music?
Well, I actually did not go to Horton High School. I went to Chapel Hill High School, and I graduated from Laurinburg Institute in Laurinburg, North Carolina. Mr. Frank, the legendary Frank McDuffie, was my band teacher, and I'd say he'd had the biggest musical influence along with my mother, who was a music teacher. But one of our original members, ironically, we were only 11 and 12 and couldn't drive, was Mr. Henry Hunt, who was the band teacher here at Horton. And we actually started rehearsing at Horton High School in '66, and Mr. Hunt's kind of like not only the trumpet player, but he was the official designated driver.
Well, if that's all of the questions, once again, we want to thank Kenny and Liquid Pleasure
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
to Summerfest, and we're looking forward to
I'm
a big
looking
party.
forward to July 1st.